baseball coming up in a few minutes from U.S. Cellular Field. The A's battle the White Sox. Next. Craig Gentry makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Craig Gentry.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Even if nothing comes of this, what an at-bat to start the game. 7 pitches already.
Full count pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's the full count offering. And that's off his leg on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Sam Fuld will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Sanchez is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. Now, he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw.
And this is one of those guys who can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Butler's gone here, 2 away now. Josh Reddick will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Number 25 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Melky Cabrera will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. And add another game to his hit streak right there. He's up to 11 games in a row now. Adam LaRoche will stand in now, just too short of 100 RBIs for the season. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so let's see if they can keep it going here.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second in Chicago. No score. Ike Davis will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Davis.
First pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Stephen Vogt will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Coco Crisp will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jose Abreu to get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Alexi Ramirez will stride in now. And as you see from that highlighted column, he currently sits number 6 in the American League in stolen bases. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
This is foul right side. Now here it comes. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Thompson will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, runner back safely. Yet another check on first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set, now the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Giovanni Soto will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes a 1-2. And this is high for a ball. So from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brett Laurie will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. One away here to begin the third.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Taken there by Ramirez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 25 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Carlos Sanchez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Number 7 steps in now.
Second baseman, number 7.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a high chopper. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ballgame.
Adam Eaton will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. Melky Cabrera will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Sam Fuld will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Sam Fuld.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So 1 gone in the inning now for Billy Butler. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. And the pitch. Out of play. Here's the pitch. Now a good swing there by Butler, but the timing's just a bit off as this is pulled foul down the line and left. Here's another 0-2. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Josh Reddick will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit. Ike Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Adam LaRoche will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 3-2, here it is. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Jose Abreu will stand in. He grounded out his first. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And that misses 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. First pitch coming. Fouled back. From the stretch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 2-2. Hard hit towards center. Crisp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ike Davis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman number 17, Ike.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Up next,
Stephen Vogt will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And there he goes towards second. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Coco Crisp will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brett Laurie will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Number 7 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Thompson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming.
75.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. Now a swing and a high pop out that looks to be headed beyond the pitcher's mound. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and it's strike 3 called. And I think he got a little help with that one as the side is retired. Marcus Semien will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton. 1 gone. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Sam Fuld will dig in. He singled his last time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
1-1 on the way. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Now batting.
Billy Butler will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Second baseman, number 7.
Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid.
And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Adam Eaton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Coco and Reddick give chase, but this is going to get all the way to the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is in there. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Swing and a shot toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. Adam LaRoche will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch to him. There goes Cabrera. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Another throw over. And the runner back. Once more, a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, now the pitch. He'll try it again from first. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Coco and Reddick give chase, but this is going to get all the way to the wall. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Dan Otero is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Abreu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Chris is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. First pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogt has got it, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fouled back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Now batting.
Ike Davis will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coco Crisp will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far.
And leading off for the White Sox.
Thompson will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Giovanni Soto stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The next 0-2. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so he can come back with that big curve.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2 and 2. Here now the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Sanchez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Down in order go the White Sox, but they... Brett Lawrie will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a high bouncer toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. Number 25 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Sam Fuld will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning is over. Number 7 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now the first pitch. Runs up to bunt, and he gets it down to the right side. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Adam Eaton will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a sacrifice attempt here. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Now here's the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And again a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a look over to first. And they get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners are at first and third with none out. 1-1 home to Cabrera. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And now they've got a man caught out there. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Tyler Clippard will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Adam LaRoche will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Now the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here comes the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Jose Abreu step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0 home. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Thompson will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up, and the White Sox are out in front, 4-0. Billy Butler will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold on.
Josh Reddick will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Chopper foul. Now another 0-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Ike Davis, the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. This is toward the hole. Can Ramirez cut it off? No, he can't. It's into left for a base hit. Stephen Vogt will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a good start to this 4-game set, and I still think this is going to be one of those back-and-forth series, but they're able to take the opener here in front of the home crowd.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-0. Good night from Chicago.
Final act, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Noesi. His record is now 4-7. The save goes to Hector Noesi. The loss goes to Jared Parker.
All I think about